You ever watch EastEnders and think, right, this is the week it all kicks off? Yeah, we've had big weeks before, but this one's got everything. Shocking violence, surprise pairings, emotional reckoning, even a robbery gone horribly wrong. And if you thought Walford had settled down a bit recently, think again. Because from Monday 4th to Friday 8th August, the square is about to explode. And it all starts with one name, Joel Marshall. Let's get stuck into it. Spoiler 1. Joel Marshall lashes out again now. We've seen Joel getting more erratic over the last few weeks, trying to act charming 1 minute, then lashing out the next. But this week, he crosses a proper line, and not just with his own dad. It kicks off when Ross brings both Joel and Tommy Moon along to the timber yard. Not the most natural setting for teenage bonding, but Ross is trying. Vicky Fowler's nudged him into it, thinking it might give Joel some structure. But as usual, Joel's got other ideas. Ross ends up having to tell Joel something. He's clearly been dreading his mum's getting remarried, and that's when Joel's mask really starts to slip. He storms off with Tommy, heads straight to the Vic, and somehow convinces him to nick alcohol from the cellar. I mean, Tommy's no angel, but even he looks rattled here. When they're caught, and of course they're caught. Joel doesn't just try to wriggle out of it. He throws vile language at Kat in front of everyone. Vicky, Ross, Alfie, they're stunned. It's not teenage moodiness anymore. It's calculated, and it's cruel. Ross ends up smashing Joel's laptop after finding something dodgy on it. Something we don't get the full details on, but it's enough to send a chill. He bans Joel from coming to work with him again. Cold, distant, and probably necessary, and while Joel tries to smooth things over with Kat later, it doesn't feel genuine. Not when he overhears Stacy and Vicky chatting about him and starts scheming again. So here's the thing, with Joel's mum being hinted at more and more, theories are flying. Who is she? Why hasn't she shown up? And is Joel just acting out? Or is there something darker going on? This could really shake things up, especially if Joel's next move turns nasty. Spoiler 2. Patrick gets hurt in a robbery gone wrong. Now this next one's going to hit fans right in the heart. Patrick Trueman, the legend, the heart of the square, ends up seriously hurt this week, and the worst part, it's Oscar Branning who's behind it. Here's how it happens. Oscar's in deep. Mike's been threatening him again, demanding $5,000 or else. Oscar tries and fails to rope Ian into a dodgy business scheme, and he's running out of time and options. Meanwhile, Patrick and Howie decide to go against Yolanda's wishes and place a cheeky bet. And it actually comes good. They win $6,000. $6,000. But as always in Walford, money creates more problems than it solves. Yolanda finds out about the bet and, fed up with all the lies, calls off the wedding. It's chaos. That's when Oscar makes his move. He breaks into the Trueman Fox flat to steal the winnings, but Patrick catches him red-handed, and Oscar pushes him. Patrick hits the floor, unconscious, alone. By the time Howie comes home, Oscar's already hiding in the shadows, planning his escape. No one sees his face. But when the family gets back from the Vic and finds Patrick injured, the mood shifts from bickering to full on panic. Lauren starts to clock that Oscar's a little too worried, and she starts asking questions. She corners him, demands the truth. And as Patrick lies in hospital with Yolande, Denise and Kim anxiously waiting for news, Oscar's panicking, planning to run again. This isn't a teenage mistake anymore. This is serious. So the big question is, will Lauren do the right thing? And more importantly, will Patrick be okay? Spoiler 3. Eve caught in the middle over Avani's pregnancy. Now if you thought the Patrick drama was heavy, wait till you hear what Eve's dealing with this week. The tension between Eve and Suki has been simmering since the whole Avani situation started. And this week, it reaches boiling point. Suki's convinced that the best solution is for her and Eve to raise Avani's baby themselves. Like it's all just sorted. But Eve, she's not so sure. So when she gets a moment alone with Avani, She takes it, gently probing, asking how she really feels away from Suki's pressure. Meanwhile, Suki's trying to loop Vinny back in, fresh from wherever he's been hiding, probably hoping he'll back her plan, but it's not that simple. Then Priya, Avani's mum, finds a receipt in Avani's jacket from the hospital and immediately smells a rat. She corners her daughter, furious and suspicious. Avani lies. Eve backs her up. And the secret gets deeper. This story is so layered. It's not just about a teenage pregnancy. It's about who gets to decide what's best. The parents, the partner, or the girl herself. And with Ravi still in the dark, you just know this is going to blow up soon. Quick reminder. If you're still watching and loving the drama, give that subscribe button a little click. Helps us out loads and makes sure you never miss a spoiler. Right, back to the madness. Spoiler 4, Cindy and Elaine join forces. Okay, this one is the most unexpected twist of the week. Cindy Beale and Elaine Knight? Yes, the same Cindy and Elaine who've been at each other's throats over George for what feels like years, are now working together. Didn't see that coming. It starts with Elaine having a rough time without the pub. She has a heart-to-heart with Yolanda in the Vic, and it's clear she feels lost. No direction, no buzz. Then over at the Albert, Cindy's struggling with the busy shift and ropes Elaine in to help. And to be fair, Elaine still got it. They work well together. Too well. So much so, Cindy actually offers her the job of co-manager. Come on. Last year, they could barely be in the same room without claws coming out. Now there's suddenly this power duo behind the bar. Fans will be divided on this one. Some might love the redemption arc. Others will think Cindy's playing a longer game. Either way, if Elaine says yes, this could change everything. The Vic, the Albert, the families. It's all connected. And if these two keep working together, there's going to be trouble. Spoiler 5. Callum keeps chasing danger, and finally Callum. He's married to Ben. He's still raising Lexi. He's been through hell with Phil Mitchell. So you'd think he'd want a quiet life by now, right? Nope, not even close. Callum's still texting Johnny Carter. Flirty, cheeky, full on risky. Johnny's off on a cruise, but that doesn't stop Callum. It's like he can't help himself. Then there's a sweet moment where he spends time with Lexi. They do a little girl's day, just the two of them. It's lovely. But then Jay sees the messages on Callum's phone and just flat out tells him stop it. Jay's not being nasty. He's just scared for Callum. He knows what Phil's capable of. And if this affair blows up, it won't be quiet. But Callum doesn't listen. He shrugs it off. And here's the worry. Johnny's due back soon. Sooner than people realize. And when that happens, well, let's just say I wouldn't want to be in Callum's shoes. Especially if Phil finds out. Fans might remember how protective Phil was when Ben and Callum first got together. It took ages for them to get his blessing. And now Callum's risking it all. Not just his marriage, but his relationship with Lexi, with Jay, with the whole Mitchell clan. Is it love? Is it lust? Or is Callum just self-sabotaging? Whatever it is, this one's a ticking time bomb. And it's getting louder every week. So that's your week in Walford. And what a week it is. We've got Joel pushing buttons, and maybe pushing people too far. Patrick hurt and Oscar in hiding. Eve torn between truth and loyalty. Cindy and Elaine forming the unlikeliest of tag teams. And Callum still dancing far too close to the fire. If you thought EastEnders was slowing down, think again. August is coming in strong. Let me know in the comments what you reckon. Will Lauren report Oscar? Can Callum actually come clean? And what's really going on with Joel's mum? Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Loads more spoilers, theories, and fan chats coming up every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on the square.